Chiefs boat race the Giants. I've now decided it's boat race. I said earlier I was nervous in the late game. What a night.
You said it was going to be
listen, you guys have made me a mess all day. All right. Both teams undefeated. Eagles favored by 3 in the hook. Danny, who you got and why?
Maybe a preview for Parkin's picks coming up at 5:20. To be honest with you,
stop teasing your own segment. This is not.
Well, he was 3-0. You were 3-0.
That's right. That's right.
And if you're not,
you are winning. I mean, right?
If you don't self-promote, who's going to promote for you? You know what I'm saying?
Who you got?
Second straight year you win.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying.
That's right. I got the Rams. I got the Rams. So the Eagles, they'll be fine. I don't think this is like a dire situation. I do think it, for whatever you put on vibes, I do think it means a little bit more to the Rams because of how those 2 games went last year and their belief that if that was a 62-minute playoff game instead of a 60-minute playoff game, they would have beaten the Eagles in that divisional round game in the snow. And sometimes we fall into a trap, I think, of like reductive analysis of like which team has the better quarterback, and that's the team that's going to win the game. It's the ultimate team sport. Coaching, defense, all that stuff matters. But in this case, the Rams also have a great defense. The number 1 defense actually through 2 weeks. They also have a great coach, but their quarterback at this moment in time is just much better. Like Matt Stafford, throwing the football, which is how I tend to judge my quarterbacks. If you put Matt Stafford and Jalen Hurts up on a screen next to each other, it isn't particularly close. And this Eagles defense isn't what it has been. So I think this is probably a great game. Obviously, the Eagles can win, but if I think the Rams have the better defense, the better coach, and the better quarterback, I'm going to go with that team every time.
We always face this challenge in making picks, head versus heart.
Wow.
They're like,
where's your heart?
And I think the Eagles are better than the Rams, but I do feel there are a lot of reasons to think the Rams will just win this game. Eagles are due for a loss. Wilds keep saying, 16 straight wins with Jalen or whatever it is. So, and the Rams are a legitimately good team, but I wanna pick who I'm pulling for.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And if it's only because Nick loves the Rams, I'm pulling for the Eagles.
Oh, my God.
So I am going with the Eagles, and I'm going to say it's going to be another. Look, Saquon has just had his way. The last 2 games against them, including the playoffs, he averaged 230 yards and 2 touchdowns, right?
Pretty good.
So if they, look, Saquon, I think, is either going to get busy, he's due for a big game, or if they decide, look, Saquon Barkley is not going to beat us, I think Jalen could finally break out and have a great passing game. So I am going to go with the Eagles against some feelings that Rams might get this.
Listen, so the Eagles since week 5 of last year have won every single game they've played where Jalen Hurts has started and finished. The Rams, since week 11 of last year, have won every single game they've played except for the 2 against the Eagles. I think the Eagles are going to have massive trouble covering Devontae and Puka. Like, I think they'll be able to cover one of them, but Adoree Jackson's got to cover somebody, and the Cowboys weren't able to fully take advantage of his first game with Dak and Pickens together, and the Chiefs didn't have the horses to take advantage.
And CeeDee kept dropping the ball.
Correct. Of the fact that whoever your number 2 receiving option is should be able to right now eat against Philly. I also think there is if Saquon has another game, then it becomes
what's going on?
Yeah, just because he had so much usage last year. You know what I mean? And the history of guys with that many carries. So my answer is I've got the Rams, but not confident enough to put them in picks. First things first, OT in 3 minutes.
We're staying right here.
Thanks for getting these sub bowls.
Of course, no problem, big bro. Let's eat.
They need to